I've tried to do this video like 100 times, so I'm just going to cut to the chase and make it real short and sweet as an introduction, I am back type video again. I don't even know if anybody will ever remember me or if anybody's ever even going to watch this, but I'm doing it for me and anybody else who may come across this video and feels compelled to stay. I would appreciate the company, but I'm doing this as a journal, more like a daily journal, whatever you want to call it. I am on a weight loss and health journey. I have used PTSD to stay fat. I've used being scared, and I've used food for comfort for far too long. I have been diagnosed years ago, before it was even a trend, before it was popular, before it was people using it as an excuse, with social anxiety, depression, with panic attacks. And I think most of my depression and anxiety comes from being this big, and I will talk about it more in other videos. I want to share with you my feelings on certain things about being overweight, about having mental health, my struggles, my triumphs. I just started up Weight Watchers a couple weeks, well, probably about a month ago now, and it's it's the only program I've ever been on that didn't make me feel deprived. It didn't make me binge more. It didn't make me, I didn't feel restricted, other than the points, which in reality I get lots of points, and there really is no excuses other than I have a binging disorder. Well, I believe I have a binging disorder. I've never been officially diagnosed with one, but I fit the whole criteria. I've always used food as an excuse to eat, or it's like a drug to me now. It's like it calms me down. We celebrate food. Anytime I'm happy, sad, whatever you want to call it, happy, sad, mad, angry, my first instinct is food. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna be one of those fat people, that come on here and say, I don't know why I'm fat. I don't eat anything. It's not me. I'm not gonna come on here and lie to you all or deceive you all. I am not here for, I don't believe in fat acceptance, as far as I don't believe that you should encourage people to stay fat. I don't think it's a healthy thing. When I was 20, I thought I could do everything too, but now I'm 52 and my body is screaming at me that, what did you do to me? And I mean that. My whole body hurts, and I know it's from being overweight. I'm not hating anybody that's in that time of their life where they think they're okay with it, but I promise you, you will not stay healthy, or you won't feel healthy when you get older. But that's their journey to figure out. I'm figuring out my journey, and my journey is I need to lose over 200 pounds. It's daunting, it scares me, but I have to break it down in chunks, or I get overwhelmed. I struggle with a lot of dark thought. I don't want to say dark thoughts is not the right word. I struggle with my inner dialogue about how I feel about myself, about whether it's too late and I should just accept my fate. But I'm also on a spiritual journey, and I know some people have a hard time hearing the word spiritual. Well, it is what it is. I am a spiritual person. I'm learning all about law of assumption, and have been for a few years now, and I have seen things happen that I never thought I'd see, and I want to continue to grow on that, because I fall back into a slump and do the poor me, and everything never works out for me type thing. So it's really a journey, and I hope you all come along, and I hope that you participate. Some of it's scary, because I know I am not even beginning to be even a small channel. I'm below a small channel, but I have been bullied my whole life, so I'm a little intimidated by some of the stupid remarks I see in other people's videos. Scare me, because some of these people are just, but then I've come to realize that what they say has nothing to do with who they really are. They're just miserable people trying to make you miserable because they're miserable. And I don't want to put a lot of focus on that, but it has kept me away from coming back on here and doing things, because it scares me. It seems like people don't want to cheer people on. They don't want them to be successful. They have to try to tear them down so they're not successful. And I believe that I want to build a community here. I can't do that if I keep coming and going, because for number one, I'll never get into the YouTube algorithm thing, and two, no one's ever going to want to come see me because they can't depend on me, and I don't like that. I'm also a recovering people pleaser, so there's still that little part of me that I want people to like me, but I do want people to like me. But anyway, I'm rambling now. You'll see that I do that a lot. But we're going to do just a lot of talks, a lot of check-ins. How did my week go? And once in a while, y'all try to remember to take pictures and throw you know, pictures of the food I'm eating and recipes. And I will not do a cooking video. I'm not ready for that. I don't have beautiful dishes. I'm just not ready to open myself up that way yet. But I do hope you come along for the journey and join me just for like, we're talking one-on-one. Like you're sitting at my table having a sip of tea. And I just really would like to share. It's going to be about me sharing a lot of my journey, my thoughts, what I struggled with mentally, what I struggled with physically, and just things like that. Why it's so hard to be fat, and different opinions like that. It's a safe place, I promise you. I will not talk politics. I will not talk politics. I will not talk about things like that. I'm not into any of that. I won't talk about the wars and all. It's not me. So I want to create a safe place where people either who want to encourage other people who are struggling, we can come together and help each other out. So I will come on here at least once a week to make a video. That is a promise. I know my promise right now doesn't mean anything because you can't just keep coming and going and expect people to believe you. I am well aware of that. So let me show you through actions. And if nobody watches at first, then this is a diary for me. This is a journal. This will be a log of my journey. And I hope along the way I will find some friends. All right, guys, you have a beautiful, beautiful rest of your Monday. And I will talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.